Are you looking to rebrand or pivot your business? In this episode of Quick Fix Friday, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into some of the considerations you need in rebranding or pivoting. This is based on my episode 146 with my podcast manager, Sarah Scott, on how she narrowed her niche. Hello, dreamers. Welcome to the Late Starters Club, giving you the inspiration, mindset, and tools you need to start something midlife and beyond. Remember, it's never too late to follow your dreams. So, one of the big questions with pivoting or rebranding is how large of a change is this for you? And do you have a whole new website with whole new logos, with a new message and everything like that? Or is it something like Sarah did, where she just narrowed her niche a little bit? Now, she did actually have a new website with this, but I think that's really good as well if you want to launch something new so that it's clearer, the SEO is cleaner, the messaging is all really clean and clear from the beginning, but it's up to you. For example, when I launched my website, AndreaVall.com, I was doing a lot more social media blog posts and training and things like that. And I really started narrowing my niche down into Facebook marketing and then slowly went straight into Facebook advertising only. So that was a way I went where I didn't have to launch a brand new website. It was just a matter of messaging and the types of posts I was releasing and things like that. If you have all new services and you have some big changes in what you're calling your business, then you will have to launch a new website. You might want new brand colors. Of course, you want all kinds of different taglines and brand messages. And in that case, you probably will also need new social sites. You'll need to make sure that everything is updated on any personal pages you have, such as your LinkedIn profile and things like that. Another question with pivoting or rebranding is, are you leaving your old business behind? So, if you are launching something alongside of your current business, then it might be a good idea to have a different website for that so that it's really clear and people aren't confused when they come to your website. So, for example, when I launched my Late Starters Club podcast, I knew that was going to be very different from what I talked about on Andrea Vol. So, it needed its own website. I do cross promote between the two websites where I've got the Late Starters Club podcast information on my AndreaVall.com website and vice versa. If you are launching this new brand alongside of what you currently do, then it's very easy to make some announcements and slowly kind of let people know about that. If you are transitioning hard stop to a brand new business, then you're going to want maybe more of a bigger launch to really make a big splash with that new business and those new services. And in that case, you probably want to do a launch plan, really figure out when you're turning the old brand off and keeping the new brand. The other thing to consider is any assets that you have built up over time. So, for example, in your old brand, you may have an email list. And if you're launching something brand new, you want to make sure you're not just transitioning all those people over to your new business. You want to get them to opt in. You want to grow your new social sites by having people go and like it, follow it, all that kind of thing. That's something I've had to do several times as I've launched new things. The important thing to consider is you don't want to launch a lot of different social sites if the topic you're talking about isn't drastically different. So, for example, I've had my Andrea Vol Inc. sites that talk a lot about social media. I'm also doing a few things there with masterminds or different courses I'm running that are still closely aligned with online digital marketing. So I'm not launching new social sites or new websites for every single new product I have in a lot of cases. So if you are thinking about a new brand, big considerations are, how big of a pivot is it? Do you want new social sites, new websites, new brand colors, all of that? And are you leaving your old business behind? And if you haven't had a chance yet to listen to episode 146, I highly recommend you go do that now. Hope that was helpful, and make sure you grab the free guide, Top Tools for Late Starters, on the website at latestartersclub.com. And let's turn dreaming into doing.